Hey, and welcome to Witchcrafty. In today's project, I wanted to show you something a little different and show you how to make bells and a bell bag from Animal Crossing. I was inspired to make this as I heard Animal Crossing is being released on the Nintendo Switch next year, which has finally pushed me to consider buying one. For the bag, I've added a link in the description down below to a free downloadable pattern from my DeviantArt. So let's get into it. For the construction of the bells, you will need yellow polymer clay, tin foil, an oven, and a plastic sheet surface protector if you need to protect your table. And for the bell bag, you will need red wool or string, yellow material and dark brown material. I'm going to be using felt, matching thread, a sewing needle or machine, scissors, pins, a fabric marker, and a printer. So the first thing I'm going to be making is the bells. It's been about a year since I last used polymer clay, so I'm probably a bit terrible at it, as you can probably tell from the video, to be fair. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mould the tin foil into a cylinder coin shape. We use tin foil inside of clay so the clay doesn't over exceed the maximum thickness to bake it, and it can conserve clay so we have more of it. Then I'm going to get the yellow polymer clay and squish it into two circle shapes to cover the top and bottom. I recommend rolling it out and then cutting around the tin foil to make it easier. You don't have to freehand this like I did. After we have connected that to the coin, I'm going to roll out a long rectangular shape and join it around the coin to cover up the ends, leaving a bit over the top to create the indent shape of the inside of the coin. And lastly, you just need to mould the star shape and place it on top. The best way to do this is to trace a star, cut out the tracing, and cut it out onto some rolled polymer clay. Make sure it is all smooth and joined to prevent it from falling off while baking. Then we just need to bake it at the recommended temperature stated at the back of the clay. I'm using Sculpey, so I need to bake it at 130 Celsius or 266 Fahrenheit max for 15 to 30 minutes. Make sure to not place them too high on the oven so that they don't burn, and to line your oven tray with foil, or even cover them with a foil tray to protect them and the oven tray. And yes, I did stand filming my oven for 15 minutes straight, just for you. Once you think they're done, be really careful taking them out as they're going to be hot and leave them to cool off. And now I'm approximately 6 bells richer. Now that we've made the bells, we just need the bag to put it in. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to download, print off, and cut out the pattern. We then just need to trace the pattern out onto the yellow fabric and cut it out. The only piece you will need in the dark brown fabric is the star. The rest of the shapes are all in yellow. Remember to take note of seam allowance and how many you need in order to construct the bag. Once we've got all of the pieces of the pattern, we need to fold the smallest strip in half between the largest and medium strip and pin them together, keeping the tracing all on one side, creating a small fold for the thread to go through. This is where the drawstring will be placed. I didn't put my red wool in at this point, but I recommend doing it now before pinning it to save you the trouble I went through of putting it through after. It would have saved me about 20 minutes had I have done it this way. We then just need to sew along the line with a running stitch. Once we have joined them, we need to attach the star to the centre of the front on the largest rectangle. While doing this, make sure to use matching thread and small neat stitches as it will be visible later on. Then, once we have done that, we need to line up both of the tracing on the medium strips and sew along the line. After that, line up the other large rectangle to the medium strip you just added and sew along the line. We then just need to join the ends of the large rectangle together. Once joined, we then just need to sew on the circles on either end. When you've nearly reached the end of the second circle, flip the bag inside out, and before tucking it into the inner part, conceal the gap with an invisible stitch and tie off your thread. And there you have it, your very own Animal Crossing money that we're going to have to put straight into our debt because Tom Nook is evil. Let me know if you tried making this and if you enjoyed the video down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more nerdy creations. Thanks for watching. Bye!